All right, so I was in Costa Rica, and I
Mm-hmm.
saw this horse, and let me tell you, it was fucking rock hard. Like I
How big
now
we
know,
talking?
I'm talking horse cock. Like I now know
I've
the
actually
meaning.
never seen one,
You've never
and
seen a horse cock? It was
I've
it
never
was
really
it
looked.
was big and beautiful, and it turned. Oh, I'm recording actually. I'll
Um,
cut that out
yeah,
actually.
fix it in post. Fix it in
Right.
post.
Well, we
We should
might as
probably
well.
do
We'll
the
just lead
intro
in. We'll
now.
just lead into it.
We'll just go in right in. This is a good
Right.
segue.
Yeah. So,
On.
hey guys. I feel weird talking to an audience.
Yeah. You're not talking to an audience. You're just talking to me. Think about that.
And the 3 people who are gonna listen to this.
Which will probably be me, you, and one other person.
Right.
So,
Right. Anyway, this is the Bro Zone, I guess.
yeah, welcome.
That's the
Take a
title we're
seat.
going with for right now.
Pop a squat. Maybe on a toilet.
Musical
if you need to relieve
intro.
yourself. Oh, is there a musical intro right now?
Yeah, and it just played.
Oh, that's cool. That's so yeah. Pop a squat.
Now
sit by
that
the fire.
now that the musical intro is played,
We're in.
it's officially
influencers
started.
now.
We're
We've done it.
influencers. All right. Well,
We
it was a
did
good
it.
podcast. I think we can.
I think we can end our career on a high note.
Yeah.
I think we've peaked.
We've taken all the time we need.
We're not getting any further than this.
Yeah. This is as far as we're going. Okay.
These coasters that Willem bought absolutely suck. They're made of
Are you
stone,
really
and
complaining?
every time I pick up my coffee cup, it like makes a scraping noise on the rock or stone or whatever. It's like, what an uncomfortable coaster. Oh my god.
Ugh.
I don't know what they were thinking, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Whatever. I guess.
What does it mean to be a bro, Declan?
Oh yeah. Let's just go right into it.
What does it mean
Hold
to
on.
you?
Hold on. I just got a text from my mother.
I'll ignore it. Just put it on silence. No time.
Yeah, I told
We're
her to shut up.
influencers. We don't have mothers anymore.
She asked me if I wanted lunch, and I said, "Shut up, bitch."
Oh.
And I did actually say that. That's not a joke.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, what does it mean to be a bro? Really? That's the big thing that we wanted to talk
first
about.
thing I would say about being a bro is treat your mothers with respect.
Yes,
like
that's
we
a
do.
big one. That's a big one. I feel.
Yeah.
All women in general, you should treat with
Women
respect if you're a bro.
are pretty cool,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. You can call me based if you want.
Mhm.
I just think they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
So are men. Men are
Yeah.
also pretty cool. That's what
Even
this
cooler,
podcast
if you
is
ask
about.
me.
Well,
Really.
perhaps. This podcast is. We've decided that the Bro Zone is an inclusive place
Oh, yes,
for all
yes.
kinds of people.
We love
Men,
everyone.
Women, anything in between. You're welcome here in the Bro Zone. Because what it means to be a bro.
Even if you're an Israelite, then you can listen.
I mean, I think that goes without saying. We didn't have to specify. But yes, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're all welcome here because bro is a term.
All shapes and sizes.
Yup, of course.
Of
Bro
course,
is
of
just
course.
a term that transcends gender,
Gender,
race, whatever.
race, weight.
Anybody can be a bro. Why'd you say wait?
Because that's... I don't... Shut
Yes,
up.
of course, wait. I just
Yeah.
don't think I don't think weight is like equivalent to race and Same thing.
Whatever.
You get what we're saying. Everyone's welcome.
It's really difficult
Including-
to record with you sometimes, Oliver.
It's really difficult just being around you, honestly.
Okay,
I don't
you know
know
what?
why I agreed to do
I
this.
think we have to stop. This is going too far.
We peaked at the musical intro, Declan.
Yeah, now it's just
It's going
down.
downhill fast.
It's going downhill.
We
Now we're like the people at the New Year's Eve New Year's Eve ball drop event. They all just seem like they hate each other, and they've been doing it for so long.
I have not really watched those events.
You've never? I just watch them because I think it's funny to watch them try and interact with each other when you just
watch,
know
like-
that they don't like
yeah.
each other.
I never get into the whole ball drop thing. Everyone's like, oh,
It's
we
so
gotta stay
lame.
up till 12 o'clock. And it's like, I mean, I'm kind of tired. and
you
sleepy.
don't even get to see the ball drop. The
Yeah, and
camera's always like
I feel like
at
it'd
a
be cooler if
different
the ball
angle.
dropped faster. Like instead of like slowly going
Yeah,
down, because that's
yeah,
some
yeah.
weak ass shit. Why not just like the second it hits midnight, just drops at like a huge
Yeah, that would be
velocity,
so cool.
like a huge crash? That would be actually cool, like a jump scare for the crowd almost.
Yeah.
Everyone just freaks the hell out.
You know, people
Maybe it
wear
ends up
diapers when
rolling
they
down
go
the
there.
street.
They literally, because
People,
they stand there for like the
did you
whole
say
day.
diapers?
Yeah, they just put on diapers so they can just shit themselves.
Okay, I get this is like a comedy sort of podcast, but you're fucking with me right now.
No, that's real.
Adult
like, they
diapers.
actually do that. Because they can't leave, because it's such a huge crowd.
Imagine waking up saying, I'm gonna watch this ball drop while wearing a diaper.
Yeah,
And I'm
it's
gonna sit
insane.
there all day.
I don't know
I'm
why
just gonna
they
waste
do
the day. You could be doing
it
so
sounds
many
like
better
a
things.
horrible experience, too.
Yeah, just sitting in a crowd wearing a
Not
diaper,
even
watching
even
a
sitting.
ball slowly
you
drop.
stand there for the whole day.
The legs, man. The legs.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
Think about that. My glutes would personally not be ready for that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not built for that. I'm just not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Should we get back on topic?
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway,
Bros.
what it means to be a bro.
Is there
is
much else to say, though?
Yeah, I mean, I want to just add that
You're
what
good
is there
to your
be a-
other bros.
Yeah, exactly. It's an inclusive place, and also, most of all, don't wear adult diapers.
Yeah, that's a big one. Unless you're, like, really old. and
Unless you have like a
need it.
medical condition, I understand
Yeah,
that.
like, if you
but
can't
you're like
control your bowel system.
if you're a fully
then-
functioning adult
Yeah.
and you can control your bowels, then what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Is it like a fashion thing? Like,
I mean, some
like,
people have a
I don't
baby
know.
kink.
Okay, I don't want to get into
Where
baby
they
kinks
just-
as the first topic on our podcast.
Well, it's not the first topic on our podcast, and frankly, it's what I'd like to talk about.
You want to talk about that?
Yes, I do.
I think there are many better topics we have than.
I think you're wrong.
Okay, I'll say one thing about baby kinks. No.
Okay, fine.
The answer is no.
You know what? Okay, fine. If we're just gonna do everything your way on this podcast, then we'll do the next topic.
We are. This is my podcast. It's not the bro zone, it's the Oliver zone.
It's the Oliver Zone. Yeah,
The
whatever.
Olivera and Associates.
Well, while you're over here harassing me, I've been shitting on your bed aggressively.
I'm actually censoring your free speech right now.
I'm the
Free
editor.
speech
I'm
is
the
being
editor,
violated.
bitch. I've censored everything you've said.
So you're just talking to air. You're just like talking
No,
to the void.
I've taken clips of my voice and organized them in a way that it seems like I've just been talking, like the weekly slap, where it's just my podcast. People don't even know that you've been here.
Honestly, I would be mad, but that's some impressive editing skills.
Yeah, damn. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but
I know. Good luck, honestly, because
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it difficult.
I'm actually gonna do that, and I'm not just gonna like forget about it when editing it.
Yeah. Mhm. You're just okay.
Of course, I'm
We've-
also gonna edit this part out too.
Yeah, we'll
So
fix
that
it
they
in
don't-
post.
Yeah,
This
we'll-
is a
we'll
lot
fix it
of
in post.
meandering.
Right.
But-
right.
Anyway, Declan, how's your week been?
Honestly, my week has not been all that bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
do go on.
Well, over the weekend, I was in Mass in
Oh,
Berkshire.
Hey,
Yeah. I went up to
That's
we went up
wild.
to Mass Mocha, the modern art museum or something. I don't. It was actually kind of lame. It
Ooh,
was.
don't get me started on modern art.
It was just a
Do
bunch
not
of.
get me
It
started.
was just a bunch of colorful shapes, and then sometimes
That's what it
you
is.
hear a guy talking.
I could slap my bare ass cheeks on a canvas and call it modern art.
There was
I just-
actually a picture that was that.
Oh shit! Someone beat me to it.
Yeah, it was.
Was it like
literally-
a
It was this
finger paint
girl.
style? Like they dipped their ass in a pan
No,
of cake?
no.
Like-
Let me
like a
tell
paint
you what
can?
it was. Basically, it was a photograph. It wasn't a painting.
Oh, okay. So
It was a picture.
even less effort.
It was a picture of a camera taking a picture of a girl with her ass
Oh, shit,
spread
that's deep.
open. Yeah,
What does this say about our society?
that modern art is dumb.
This is a junker moment.
There was actually one exhibit that I thought was pretty cool.
Ooh, do tell, do tell.
It was like a bunch of hanging. It was about like civil rights, and it wasn't like most of the paintings. Where
Ooh,
it was
my
just
favorite topic.
dumb. And this one was actually kind of cool. It was
Mm-hmm.
basically what it was is there was a bunch of like sticks hanging from the ceiling, so and it was actually done really well, so it looked like they were floating. And also there was a bunch of rocks, and then every once in a while there was this like tiny platform with a bunch of minifigures fighting on it.
Like Lego?
They were like these little stick guys. They were kind of cool.
So they weren't Lego.
Yeah.
Why are you wasting my time?
But then sometimes there were like these rocks with a stick coming out of it, and there were postcards on the rocks. And in the middle there was this this like massive circle thing. I don't even know how to describe it, but it was really cool looking. And at the top of every hour, they did this little light show where it looked the things, the little rocks with the postcards on it. It made like light would shine on it, so the shadow on the wall would look like a sailboat just floating through the sky, and it looked really cool. And then the people actually looked like they were fighting by the way that the platform was turning.
Oh shit!
So,
This
yeah.
is really intricate.
Oh yeah,
for my
no, it
brain
was
to
actually
understand.
it was really cool and interesting.
Much better than most modern art, which is used
Yeah.
to launder money. I'm convinced.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's what it's for. I think there's been like many
Yeah.
like I don't know investigations where they found out. I don't have the information on me right now, so don't ask for a source. Because the one thing I hate is when people ask me to back up my information.
Oh my god.
Don't you hate it
yes.
when you're just firing off a banger tweet and then someone asks for the source?
Yeah, Jesus. It's like shut
it's like,
up,
what do
dude.
I look
Just
like,
take
educated?
my word for it.
Just take my word. I'm
Yeah.
clearly
I'm clearly smarter than you, so
I'm more
shut up.
capable than, you know, the
Most
CDC
people.
to dispense this information. Most people, yeah, exactly.
All right, but that was about it for the for the museum. But then
Yeah, that sounds
we
sounds lit.
went to an adventure course, or a ropes course, in Mass, and it was very big and it was very cool and it was a lot of fun.
That's a
Yeah.
ropes course, you say?
Jiminy Peak, I think is what it was called.
Jiminy Peak. Wow, that is a name.
Yeah,
That is definitely a name.
that
I like that.
is a name. It
We
sure
gotta
is.
hit up a ropes course sometime.
We do. We gotta go to Fields of Fire. That's such
I mean,
a cool place.
I want to inform the audience that not only am I sitting here on this podcast with my friend Declan,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm sitting here with an influencer, a local legend,
Mm-hmm. The
Decal
Declan Show.
Parkour.
Oh yeah, Decal Parkour.
I'm talking about Decal Parkour. You've seen American Ninja Warrior. Imagine that.
The best part is
better.
we don't need to give context because people who are listening to it already know it.
People who are listening know who Decal Parkour
Yeah.
is, and if you don't, I'd like to first of all ask you why, and explain it to
hold
you.
on. Why do you not know who Decal
So my
Parkour
friend,
is?
my co-host Declan here, in his heyday, had a beautiful YouTube channel, since taken down for mysterious reasons.
I think it's
where
because I
he
kept
would-
saying the N-word in my videos.
Did you?
No.
Okay, that was a funny bit.
Yeah.
So my co-host Declan,
This is
aside from
going
making
really well.
some racy jokes,
Yeah.
also had a
I think
YouTube channel.
it's because of the horrible sexist remarks that my co-host Alex would make on the
Oh, your co-host
yeah.
Alex. That's not me. I'm a new co-host.
Yeah.
You upgraded.
You're making far worse remarks though.
I'm not. I am. That's a straight up lie.
Well, I'm the editor, so I can just say that I've edited out all of the terrible things you've said.
So this YouTube channel, he would showcase his parkour talent, which let me
Oh my
tell you
God.
is immense. It's immense.
Okay.
Probably, it's bigger than the horse cock we were mentioning earlier in the podcast that we
It
actually
was
did
pretty
cut
big.
out. So
It was massive.
I'm now realizing we should
That was
probably
a
cut out
big
this
cock.
bit too.
I'm gonna cut out a lot of this.
Yeah, that's good. We want this to go smoothly. This
Right.
is everyone. feel welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Pop a squat, as I've said, and
I think I'm
just
gonna cut
relax and
out
enjoy.
everything except for the parts where we talk about the horse cock.
I thought that was the one part we're editing out.
No, I
Oh,
think you
you've
just
made an executive
misunderstood.
decision?
I think you've just misunderstood what I was saying.
Anyway, guys, want to hear this cool sound I can make?
Yeah, that was a
That was cool.
That's a terrible fart noise. Let me show
I
you how
don't
it's
know
done.
how that came. It wasn't actually a fart noise. I don't know how it came out through the mic,
I
but it
just
was
made
really
a fart
impressive.
noise into the mic, and it sounded really wet.
Just replace that noise I made with something like cooler, if you
Okay,
can.
okay.
But
I'm gonna
alright.
I'm gonna replace it with Quentin Tarantino saying the N word,
So Declan, I am glad you actually asked me about my week because
which I did.
which you did.
I
It was
asked you.
just yeah, they just didn't hear it, the audience.
Yep.
Anyway, you asked me about my week, and I'd like to tell you. My week was it was a week, and it wasn't the best week, but
Ooh, uh-oh.
I'd like to talk about what I discovered in this week.
What did you
Actually,
discover?
this includes last week too. I've not been doing
Okay,
anything for the
dude,
past
don't
couple
talk
weeks.
about it. That's not what
Wait for
we're.
it.
No,
Wait for it.
we're not. You can't
I
talk about
started
your.
watching.
You can't talk about last week.
I didn't do anything this week.
The whole point of this part is
Declan,
that it's
I will
about
straight
this
up
week.
strangle you through the internet.
No. Next topic. Next topic.
I didn't do anything this week. I'm explaining last week because I did stuff.
Fine, if you're gonna make every decision on this podcast, go ahead.
I'm creatively steamrolling
Oh my
you right
god,
now.
we really peaked at the musical intro, didn't we?
Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by my co-host.
Okay, below the belt.
Below the belt, exactly.
Shut up.
That's what I was aiming for. Hit you right in the dick with my words of
Well,
wisdom.
joke's on you, gay shit. I liked it. Just go ahead and talk.
Okay, ignoring that last comment. The previous week, not this one, as we've discussed, was pretty good because I discovered a fantastic television show, which I have been talking everybody's ear off about. But
looks like
our
we're gonna
listeners
have to
haven't
wrap
heard
it
about
up there. I think we're out of time. Thank you,
Declan, I
everyone,
hate
for
you.
listening. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, are you? Are you?
Just
can
talk.
Can I talk
Dude,
now?
just
I'm just
talk.
gonna sit.
Stop letting me
before I
interrupt
talk,
you.
I'm gonna sip my coffee very passive aggressively.
That's it. I'm muting your mic. On OBS, by the way, so that no one can hear you.
That was refreshing. So I discovered a great show. I know everyone is sort of. There's a lot in the superhero genre
He's
right now.
talking
Let's say
about
that.
Doom Patrol.
I am talking about Doom Patrol, but I'm leading into that.
Oh,
So let
he's
me
not
lead into
talking
it.
about Doom Patrol.
I am actually.
Well,
So
it'll be more surprising if you tell him now. Now that I've deliberately told them that's not what you're gonna tell them.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
You're ruining the
I'm not a
surprise,
liar.
Oliver. Will you just
You
go
ruined
ahead
the
and tell them that it's
You
Doom
ruined the
Patrol?
surprise by
I mean,
literally
not Doom
telling them the
Patrol.
surprise.
But then I said that it wasn't Doom Patrol.
Well, that's just lying. There serves no point. If you didn't mention it in the first place, you
It's
wouldn't
not
have to then lie.
It's a joke. It's a prank. We're a
you
prank
pranked
channel.
me. You pranked me good.
I pranked the audience. Can you just talk, please?
Yeah, I'm going to, if I can. So, Declan, as you know, the superhero genre is very saturated at the moment.
I do know that.
And you and me, I think, are both superhero fans, I'd venture to say.
Well, I'm not, but you can go.
You're not a huge superhero fan, but I am.
Well, no, I am. I'm a big superhero fan, actually.
Why do you insist on lying, Declan?
You
Every
got
other sentence.
Haha, you got pranked.
This is so funny. This is so funny.
Yeah,
So, me
the
and
audience
Declan-
is really gonna like this.
Yeah, they are. This is quality content.
Yes.
Me and Declan are superhero fans.
We are.
We watch the movies. We
Sometimes.
occasionally read the comic books. I read quite a bit. You know, I'm a reader. I'm educated.
Mm-hmm.
And there's something about superheroes I think everybody enjoys. And it's the fact that these are real people that you can sort of relate to. And I think it's comic books are an escape from, you know, our world into a very much cooler world. And I think a show that perfectly exemplifies what superhero comic books are about is Doom Patrol. Because I've been watching it recently, and I've also been watching like the new Marvel stuff. I've been sort of caught up on that. But lots of the new Marvel stuff, I love Marvel. I'd like to say I like Marvel. I love DC. Yeah, you can like both. Lots of it has sort of become formulaic, wouldn't you say? Lots of the Marvel
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh
As
yeah,
much as we
definitely.
both like watching it,
I mean,
it's very
it's not
formulaic.
like it's still enjoyable to watch,
Yeah, it's
but
of course it's
it's
still
definitely
enjoyable.
lacking some new material.
Yeah, I think they've been playing it safe recently because that's been
Hmm.
what is working for them, and I don't blame them. You know, they've made some really great movies, but Doom Patrol I think has done something that no other comic book media has like ventured to do. They've they've found a mix between humor, heartfelt moments, and social commentary, which I think really sets it apart from any other superhero show now. It's basically, if you haven't watched it, I don't want to spoil too much, but it's a show about a family of dysfunctional superheroes that, they've been discriminated against because of mental illness, sexuality, all that stuff. And now they are like living in this house together because they're all a mess. There's a dude who's literally a brain and a robot body, and you know, it's a
Okay,
mess.
nerd.
It's like, did you say okay, nerd?
No.
You sure? Anyway, ignoring Declan's rude comment. It's like Doom Patrol is sort of like the original X-Men, except they're just like way more dysfunctional, and it's very difficult for them to do super heroics because none of their powers are less powers and more like
Okay, I know you
disabilities
said
in
you
a lot
could
of
talk
ways.
about it on the podcast, but you're really going out.
What do you mean going out?
You're
Feel free to
you're
interject.
taking up so much time.
Interject then, Declan.
It's been
Make a
like
comment.
3 minutes.
Okay, listen. It's a great show. Go watch it. Whatever.
We
Go
have
watch it.
other topics.
Then get to them, Declan. I'm
This
kind of
isn't
carrying this. I am
actually.
carrying this
Yeah,
podcast
because
on my back.
you know what? This isn't even weekly recap. You've already gone into the next topic, entertainment. I asked about your week, and then you went, "Oh, I'm gonna tell you about last week," and then you just talked about Doom Patrol.
I started
More like
segueing into
like
entertainment
Dumb
because that's our next
Patrol.
topic. It's a natural
It's not a
segue.
it's not a segue because you didn't even talk about the last topic.
I
You
did
just
talk.
you said you were
Both
going
topics are
to,
one and the
and then you
same. If my
moved on.
Declan, you
No,
are pissing me off.
it is so hard to be your friend sometimes. You know that, right?
Oh, I'm well aware. You know what I'm more aware about is your stupidity as a
Dude.
co-host.
Okay, actually though, this has gone too far.
Yeah,
Like
you
that
feel my
was
feelings.
that was messed up.
Listen, I started with my weekly recap and made a
But you
natural
didn't
segue
start.
into entertainment.
You didn't start with your weekly
I didn't
recap.
do anything this week. That's why I went to last week.
But
And what
you
I did
what do
last
you
week was
mean?
watch TV.
Well, then what was the point in talking about it?
Because it segues into our next topic,
Oh
which
my
is
God, I
entertainment,
don't-
Declan. We have it written down. This is
Are people
scripted.
gonna like this?
No.
This is just us arguing for like
No, people.
30
I thought
minutes.
people would. Now I realize I don't know
Yeah,
if people are
now
gonna.
this is a bad idea. Why did we do this?
Well, it's a good idea. It's poor execution, mainly on your part.
Okay, Oliver.
You know, let's just take it from the top. Welcome to the Bro Zone.
Yeah, let's just start over.
Fuck. Oh Jesus! We're gonna cut this out. We're gonna cut this out.
We'll cut this part out, and by that I mean the last 24 minutes and 38 seconds.
That's like how long we've been talking for.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's take it from the top, Declan.
No, I don't want to start over.
Okay. Oh my goodness. This is a mess.
It's
Who's gonna
not.
enjoy
This is funny. People
This is
like
funny?
this. This is what people want.
Okay, if this is what the people want. Okay, so
I don't know what the people want.
me neither, man.
Can we just
But
do the podcast?
yeah, we're fine. Let's do it. Anyway, our next topic is YouTube Shorts.
What do you think about them?
I don't watch them.
I have very mixed feelings about them.
Really? Do
Since
tell.
you were allowed to talk about Doom Patrol for the last
Which is great. It's fantastic.
Sorry,
Go watch
sorry.
it.
Dumb
stop
Patrol for
Stop
the
listening
last
to our
5 minutes.
podcast and go watch
Don't-
Doom Patrol because it is
No.
infinitely better.
Well, first finish the podcast, then you can go watch Dumb Patrol.
It is a gem in the very saturated market of superheroes.
Oliver, I've said the same joke like 3 times, waiting for you
I
to
know,
respond, and you haven't, and it's
I
pissing
get it,
me
Dumb
off.
Patrol.
Yeah, I'm waiting
It's
for
not
you
the
to.
most clever.
No, it is.
Let's take a moment to all laugh. Everyone, take a
Yeah,
moment.
everyone laugh for a second.
Laugh at Dumb Patrol.
Dumb
Oh,
Patrol.
that's funny.
I mean, it
That's
is.
good,
I've heard that it's actually a very good show.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
I'd like
I
to
cannot
watch it.
recommend it enough. Season 3 is actually coming out this month on the
Oh.
23rd.
Yeah,
Which
I should get started
I'm
on
very
it.
excited for because I binged the first 2 seasons in about 2 days.
Oh yes, you've told me many times. Anyway,
Sorry, I'm not interesting, Declan.
whatever. High school dropout.
I'm sorry, I don't have funny stories like your horse boner story that I can talk about at the
have I
moment.
told you about when I saw a horse with a boner?
No, please do tell.
No. Anyway, how do I feel about YouTube Shorts? Well,
Yeah. that was a good segue.
that was not. I didn't. Okay. Anyway, I hate TikTok a lot. I think it's really sketchy and just overall like really annoying, and I hate a lot of the people on there. But I also hate how YouTubers with shorter videos are like really underpaid and they never get their stuff on,
Yeah, I do agree with that.
like trending or anything like that. It's so rare to see stuff like that. And I think this may have been the worst way that YouTube could have solved that problem.
It's created more problems.
But at the same time, I have sunk so many hours into just doom scrolling on YouTube Shorts, and I have found so many cool and interesting creators that I would have not found otherwise. Like, there's this one guy, like, what's his name? It's like, it's Gabe something.
Gabe?
Yeah, it's just Gabe. But, basically...
Now, for our listeners, that is Gabe.
It's not, actually.
How's it spelled?
Well, it is spelled like that. Haha, got him. But, what he does is he makes these little shorts, and they're just, like, philosophy videos. You know, like, he talks about, Gabe Sweats, that's what it is. GABESWEATS.
Thanks for our listeners that do not know how to spell.
Yep.
That's how you spell sweats. You learn something on this podcast.
Yeah. And what he does is he talks, philosophy videos about, like, different theories and effects. He talks a lot about the Mandela effect. That's one little thing that I like a lot. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Mandela?
No.
Okay.
One of the most recent, here's one thing that's going to make you like him. One of his more recent videos was about why the moon landing could not have been faked.
Dude, I cannot tell you how much it annoys me when assholes, like, are just, like, explaining, like, their dumbass conspiracy theories about the moon landing's fake. Like, in science class a couple of years ago.
I don't care. Let me talk about another creator.
I'm doing it. Hold on. I'm segueing into a little mini story here.
Fine. Go ahead.
A couple of years ago in science class, I think we were talking about, like, space exploration and the moon landing, and this one girl in my class was so insistent on, like, saying that the moon landing was fake, and every other, like, thing the teacher said. She's just like, so the moon landing, is it fake? And my teacher kept having to say no, but they just didn't get it through their head for some
Jesus
reason.
Christ.
And they're like, yeah, but look at this evidence. Look how he's holding the camera or whatever. And it's like, all of that could be explained so easily, but they were so like, I think that's the problem on the internet and just with people in general. Is
Nobody's
people who
willing
so
to listen
strongly
to reason because they feel
exactly
so strongly about something.
open discussions and like sharing information is so foreign now these days because when people have something they believe, they will stop at nothing to be right. I think
Yeah.
that the thing about arguments is the real purpose of arguments is to find the truth. If you're wrong, you're still learning something. So there's no winning or losing in arguments because unless it's me, then I win all the time.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it. You always win
I
arguments.
do. I use facts and logic. That's how I do it.
Ah, that's what it is.
Because but the point of an argument is not to win or to lose. It's to learn. If you're wrong, you're still learning, right? If you're right, you're teaching others. That's the point of an argument. But the thing is, people are so stubborn that no matter how many like facts you like show at them, they'll just be like, "Oh, I still don't believe you. I'm gonna do my own research." But do any of the people who say I'm gonna do my own research actually go and pour through the numbers themselves, or like conduct their own experiments?
Nope.
Like that's something that's happening with anti-vaxxers. Is they're like, I don't trust the CDC, like these qualified scientists and stuff, like all this ready information for me. I'm gonna go do my own research. But I've never once seen one of these motherfuckers put on a lab coat and
Yeah.
start studying vaccines.
Yeah.
They're always like, I'm gonna look into it. But when they
That's
look
a
into
fine
it and
thing to
realize
say,
they're wrong,
to
it's
like do
weird.
your own research. That's fine.
It's
But
yeah,
if
it's
you're gonna
fine
make
to do
these
your own
bold
research,
ass
but
claims,
you gotta do
then
it.
maybe you should actually do some research.
It's the problem is when they start doing their research or whatever it is they do, they start realizing that they don't have a lot of information to back them up.
Mhm.
So they ignore it and then they're like, you're trampling on my free speech right here. And it's
Yeah.
like, I get you have free speech, right? You can say whatever you want. That's what
You
free
can
speech
also
is.
be wrong though.
Yeah, exactly. And free speech is not an excuse to be an asshole on the internet
Mhm.
or to people in general. Like, and my free speech is to tell you that you're a twat.
Yeah.
That's my free speech. I'm allowed to tell you that your free speech is stupid.
Yeah.
That's my right as an American.
Completely
right?
fair.
It's free speech is it's a road that goes both ways.
Yes.
If you
it
want to have
is.
free speech, then I have free speech. That's how it works. So when I
That's how
tell
it
you
works.
that you're a bumbling idiot,
And a
I'm allowed to do
dumbass.
that. And I'm right, as we discussed
Yeah.
earlier. I'm
Mhm.
always right when it comes to arguments.
Oliver_opinions.
Yup, Oliver_opinions on Twitter. I'm just always right.
Yep.
That's why they're my opinions. Also at Mr. Bootyman on Instagram,
Right.
which is a very good handle. But it's we live in a world with so much like information ready at our fingertips. You could like go on Google and Google anything. You could find the answer to like anything your mind could think up by like just Googling it, right?
Yeah.
But we live in a world where all this information is here, but everyone is too stubborn to actually believe it or Google it or do anything with it. People like 50 years ago or some shit would kill for the kind of information we have today. But it's just people want to live in the past. People want to like I think that's a lot of thing with like homophobic people and shit like that. It's like
Yeah.
all these new terms and like things are now just surfacing because people are becoming more open-minded. But there are people that are so afraid of changing the status quo, which I think is a big theme in Doom Patrol, I'd like to say.
Oh
With
my
like the
God.
Bureau of Normalcy. Just want to make another connection to Doom Patrol.
Yep.
Is like, people are so ignorant and stuck in their ways that they're not able to learn or listen to other people. And I'm willing to listen to other people on their side, even if I don't agree with them. Because at the end of the day, an argument is about learning. And I think that should be the takeaway.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree?
I do.
Is there anything you have to add to that?
think you pretty much said it all.
I did, as I usually do. I'm a great co-host. What can I
Now,
say?
I would say now would be a good time to move on to the next topic, but we don't have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of time, and the next topic is very broad, so I think we should save that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we'll just.
Should I just tell? Actually, should I just tell the story about that I was gonna tell about it, and then we'll talk more about it next episode? Like, give people a little
That's
taste,
fair. That's fair.
a little tingle.
Yeah, okay.
So last night, I had this dream,
Sex.
Declan, as you know. I, yeah, sure. I I had this night terror, and I woke up in a cold sweat, and I immediately messaged Declan if he wanted to cuddle because I was so
Yeah,
scared.
I just got a
You remember
picture.
receiving this message?
Yeah, it was you doing like a crying face, and it just said, I just had a night terror, wanna cuddle.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd like to tell you about my night terror because I don't know what the hell was going on, but I think it was like some form of sleep paralysis, which is like I don't know how I know like I know people who have sleep paralysis and I know like what it is, but I've never
Mhm.
experienced anything similar to it. But I had this dream where I was in this weird like fucking Area 51 type facility, and I usually
What the
never have
hell?
dreams or remember them, which is what is really strange to me. Like I just don't dream most of the time. But I had this dream where I was in this weird Area 51 type like facility, and I had to save these people that I knew that were stuck in this room. So I went in the facility, I talked to the people, and they're like, we're gonna have to go through this weird fucking hallway, but don't stop moving, or else, something will happen, right? So I'm like, okay, and I start running through the hallways, these never-ending corridors, trying to get to these people and save them. But this like weird dude in this blue polo shirt, glasses, like he was like middle-aged and balding, was like chasing after me through the corridors and like teleporting, and he was all
What?
blurry. He was all blurry, and I stopped moving, and he grabbed me, and like, and just started like making this weird siren sound, and it was all blurry, and he was like sucking out my soul or something. And then at that moment, I was half awake and half asleep, and I couldn't move. Like like I couldn't move my feet, and I felt tingly all over, and then I couldn't move, and I just was looking at this middle-aged weird freak of nature that was all blurry sucking out my soul, and
What
I
the
couldn't move. It
hell?
was scary as shit, and I was like trying to move, and then I jerked myself awake, and I immediately ran to my phone, and I said, Declan, we need to cuddle, I'm scared.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And I think that's what sleep paralysis is. I don't know. I don't know why that is my sleep paralysis demon. A weird middle-aged guy in a blue polo shirt.
Yeah,
He looked like
Jesus.
George Costanza. Like Costanza. I don't. And the weird thing is, after I had that nightmare, I walked downstairs to watch some TV, and Seinfeld was on.
Oh no.
I kid you not, Seinfeld was on the TV, and I was just attacked by a soul-sucking George Costanza.
That's funny.
That was like some sort of weird alien facility with all this weird shit happening in these unending corridors trying to save these people. So that was my dream. And I think
Damn.
next episode we're gonna get into dreams. And
Oh, yeah.
I just like to
think
say next episode
dreams-
is gonna be a lot better.
Yeah. That is if
I-
there
I-
is a next one.
Yeah, I mean if I don't strangle you.
Yeah.
the time.
If I don't fucking kill you before then.
But I hope everyone listening, which will be me and Declan, had a good time. Had a good time, and we'll expect more in the future because we are trying to go for this atmosphere that is
Mhm.
pretty difficult to achieve. We want
Alright,
this to be
you
a
know
place
we're
where we
not
can talk
ending it
about
right
things.
now.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like, there's
continue.
another topic that
Oh shit! All right, there is.
Yeah.
Anyway, hold that thought. Hold that thought. We'll continue that later. We'll
Yeah.
fix that. We'll push that forward.
This
Right.
is the last topic though. This is
Mm-hmm.
we're done after this.
Okay, okay.
Skatebird.
What is skatebird, Declan?
You don't know what skatebird is?
No, I'm not familiar.
So basically, last year Nintendo did this big indie world thing where they showed off a bunch of indie games, and I thought a bunch of them looked cool. But the one that stuck out most to me was Skatebird. And
Skatebird. So it's a game.
It is. It is, and you
I can
gotta
Google this shit
yeah,
after
look
the
it up.
podcast.
It's so cool and
I'll look it
funny,
up right now
and
on
I
another
love it.
tab. Yeah, so Skatebird, what's the game about? Are you just a bird that's skating?
Yeah,
I am so... Oh, and I googled it right now. Oh shit, that's cool.
yeah.
This, and Declan, this includes two of our favorite things. We both love
Skateboarding and
birds,
birds.
and we skate together all the time.
Yeah, I think
This game is
I
perfect.
do a little more of both, but
Yeah, because I'm very diversified in my talents.
yeah, mhm,
Oh shit, there's pigeons. You can
yeah,
be a pigeon in it. I
yeah,
encourage everyone listening, again, which is just me and Declan, to look up
yeah.
Skatebird. Is it out? Because I'm seeing like
It came
review
out. It
IGN
came
shit.
out today.
It came out today?
Yeah, like a couple hours ago.
Is it only on computer?
It's on all consoles, I think. Actually, I don't know about.
Really?
I think it might be on Xbox. I don't know.
Oh well, I do have a PlayStation too, like a PlayStation 5, so I can play it on that. If you don't know, I do have a PlayStation
Yeah,
5 for
yes,
all
I
viewers
know.
listening.
I know. I
I
know,
I
Oliver.
won it. I won it in a cool like Facebook thing, and
Whatever.
I'm very blessed. But this came. Is this multiplayer? Is my question, because this would be fucking sick.
Oh, guess what? Fuck. It's not on PlayStation.
Oh, it is on Xbox One though. I just
Yes.
looked it up.
Yeah.
Okay, well I do have an Xbox One, so that works. And
Okay.
you also have an Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so would you buy it on Xbox if
I
there's
already
multiplayer?
got it on computer.
Okay. Okay. No, maybe both. Is there multiplayer though?
I
Yeah, I'll look
I
it up.
actually
I'll
don't
look it up
know.
now.
But I
I'm
really
Googling
love
it.
it. I love the art
Oh,
style.
you
I
started
love
playing it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's so good. It took me it didn't take me too long to like get used to the controls. But I love the art style, and my favorite part about it is the music.
Mhm.
Like literally actually oh right, you don't have Spotify Premium because you're a
Yeah,
dumbass.
yeah, I'm
So-
poor.
I'm gonna play like a couple seconds of the soundtrack because of course I can't actually. I mean, we're not gonna profit off of this, so if I just play it into the microphone, it's not gonna matter that much. But like, just listen to some of this. Actually, you can't hear it for some reason. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't, but I'm sure the podcast listeners will hear it.
Yeah. Which
So that's what's important. So I just looked it up, Declan, and it's interesting because I found this fucking like website where they're like Skatebird online co-op, and they continue to explain what online co-op is in case you live under a rock.
yeah.
And then after the paragraph of them explaining online co-op and doing missions together, they say, however, online co-op is missing from Skatebird.
Oh my god.
Like they just talked about it like it was in, and they also have another paragraph talking about Skatebird local co-op, and they end it with sadly Skatebird does not offer local co-op.
Oh my god.
Which
Alright.
why would you even mention it? But I encourage everyone to check out Doom Patrol because I cannot praise it
And
enough.
Skatebird. Especially the soundtrack. If you don't
So now if you are sitting in your room, depressed, like a little idiot, you now have something to do.
Yeah. If you don't want to buy Skatebird, check out the music. Dude, the music is so good. Nathan Scott Madsen did such a good job on it.
Yeah, so you can at least listen to the music
there's a
if
whole
you can't play the game.
there's like a whole soundtrack on Spotify. That's
Mhm.
like how long is it? An hour and 20 minutes. Check it out. It's so good.
As it so happens, I just inherited an Xbox gift card.
Ooh,
So
it's
I will be
17
buying
bucks.
Skatebird after this podcast.
Yeah, definitely do. It's very good. Well, I think with that, we've kept y'all for long enough.
Yeah, we have. And
We do not plan to do this again, but we might. So,
But if we do, expect higher quality. 'Cause
yeah,
we're just finding our footing. So if you we're somewhat interested in this, we're
Yeah.
finding our footing right now, and stick with us. And we promise you, we will be delivering more organized, better content where we will be talking about.
Yeah,
current
it shouldn't
issues.
be too hard to do better content because this was really bad.
we set a low bar purposefully,
Yes.
so we can leap over it next
yes,
episode.
Yes.
That's why we did it. we will be talking about stuff like social, current issues, stuff like that.
Hmm.
New gaming news, TV shows,
More stories about the horse
entertainment.
boner.
Yeah, honestly, I want to touch on that again because that
Yeah.
sounded very interesting. So, entertainment stuff, weekly recaps, and just what it means to be a bro and a listener of this podcast. Because when you are a listener of this podcast, me and Declan, the listeners, we're a part of a community. And everyone is included in this
Okay,
community.
bye.